How's it going, everybody? It's about 3 p.m. on a Monday, and I'm waiting for my motorbike. I am heading to the Bangkok International Dental Hospital on Soi 2 in the Nana area. It's just time for a 6-month cleaning, but at my age, with the amount of dental work I have, there's always something that's cracked or needs replacing, so hopefully I'll get a clean bill of health and not an expensive bill today, but we'll find out. All right, so I got my helmet on. I'm starting to get in the habit of asking the driver, and they all seem to have a spare, mostly for legal reasons. I was on a bike not wearing a helmet about a month ago, and he pulled over and said, yeah, put this on real quick, and we went through a checkpoint up by Terminal 21, so don't be afraid to ask. I'm considering still throwing my own helmet in a backpack. This one's nice and clean, but some of them are a little funky under that seat in the rain and heat. Here's the new M-Sphere. Newish. Here we go, made it safe and sound, the Bangkok International Dental Hospital. I think this is the main facility. I have seen a satellite office at the M Quartier Mall, which I'm going to ask my dentist. I really like her, but she only works here on Tuesday. So maybe I'll ask her if she does a shift over there. I think there is another one in Siloam somewhere, but this is the main quote-unquote hospital. Hospitals, how do I put it? You go to the hospital like Bumrungrad or Samiti J, there aren't really any like satellite centers like in California, medical centers. There are small clinics, but 9 out of 10 times you're going to the hospital. There's dentists, small dental clinics all over town, and then there's larger dental hospitals. I know Bumrungrad has one, most of the larger hospitals, but this Bangkok International Dental Hospital, it's treated me fine. And this is where I come. The prices might be, I'll say 20% more than just a neighborhood office, but it's all state of the art, and like I say, it's worked out well for me. And I was just reminded, please keep a color copy of your passport photo page, and it's a good idea to probably keep also a small copy if you want to do a back-to-back and just fold it up and put it in your wallet. Make it as small as possible of your current stamp into Thailand. There have been reports of, how do you want to say, overstay checkpoints, especially in touristy areas down in Pattaya, and I heard they were doing it over at Soy Cowboy. They have the right at any time to say, present your proof that you're in Thailand legally, and the only way you're really going to be able to do that, well, I guess if you have a residency card, but 99% of us are going to show that visa in our passport, or at the very least the 30-day or hopefully 60-day visa exempt stamp you'll receive soon. But even rolling into the dentist, just as a matter of identification, insurance purposes, whatever the case might be, may I see your passport, please? And I pull out that copy. I completely forgot. But anytime you go to the cell phone store, even to get a rabbit card, they're going to ask for that passport. I'll say 99.5% of the time, a nice color copy will be acceptable. So just put it in your wallet and forget about it. And like most medical facilities, they don't want a lot of filming going on, but just picture of this nice, super clean lobby. Trust me, it's equally as clean back in the examination rooms. This is really a nice place. I see these signs for the SIC or SIC event of dental implants. I don't have any implants right now, but I do have a bunch of crowns. So I'm going to ask the dentist if they have that new crown procedure where they basically make it in one day instead of the old school fake crown for a week and then come back when your porcelain crown is ready. That's just one extra appointment. I think it's zirconia crowns. I'm not sure, but I might have to look at Bumrungrad Dental Hospital if they don't do that here. I have so many crowns, I'm in a constant state of replacing them. They don't last forever, and you're lucky to get 10, 15 years out of a crown. Insurance will say 5 or 6 years is more common. So there you go, 1900 baht, about 51 US dollars, I think. So it's a little bit more than many of the smaller clinics around town. I don't mind paying the extra premium. I established a good relationship with the outfit and my dentist in particular. I just found out she's my neighbor. She lives on the same street as me, so that's cool. No problems today. Everything's good. Back in 6 months, they made me an appointment for Christmas Eve, which I guess is a little unusual, but Christmas Day, it's just another working day over here. And as I'm looking down at the end of Soi 2 here, there's a church down the way. I think it's a Calvary or a Calvary Baptist. I'll give you a quick peek, and it's starting to sprinkle on me, so it doesn't look too terribly stormy. But when you get those sprinkles here in Bangkok, that can turn into an inch of rain in the next half hour. And here is the, how do you pronounce that? Arabesque Restaurant and Cafe, Egyptian and Indian. And here's the Solo Hotel, maybe 8 stories tall. And it's right next door to the I Check In, Soi 2. And almost at the end of Soi 2 is the Lohas Residence. I stayed in there once or twice. It's a little older, but it'll get the job done. Kind of a service department in learning the shortcuts around town. Like, say from where I'm at here, I'm at the end of Soi 2. I'm going to take you down to that church. Then I'm going to cut through this Lohas, and I know you can go through the lobby and pop out on Soi 4, and that's the direction I'm heading to go to the Nana BTS. The other choice, it's not much further out of the way, but it'd be to head on down all the way to the end here where you see the train tracks at the end. That's Sukhumvit. Then you take a right turn to head up to the train near Soi 8. So it's really not that much of a shortcut, but if you were heading to dinner or a bar over on Soi 4 halfway up the Soi, this would definitely cut down on that commute. And I've never seen this running up and down this Soi a bunch. Art Space Dance BKK, Shakira Design dancing clothes. All right, so some kind of a dance studio tucked away. And again, that is the Calvary International Baptist Church, I think. Let me take a quick peek. Yes, that's correct, the Calvary International. And this is the Ploy Miter building with a shoe store down below, Shoes Republic, Bags and More. And Walk Stories tucked away in the back, a little restaurant. So I just got a message from my buddy John. We're going to meet over at the deck for Taco Tuesday on Soi 20. So I'm going to put this camera down and hustle through. I'll show you this little shortcut here at the end of Soi 2 to get over to Soi 4. And then I'll cut over to Soi 6 and make my way to the Nana BTS. Head up to Prompong. Usually these larger properties are hotels. They'll oftentimes go between 2 Sois. So it's a good bet to use them as a shortcut. I just happen to know this one goes through. There's a little breakfast buffet area over here. Not sure what the sign says. 240 baht per person, 6:30 to 11. There you go. There's also Fitzgerald's over here on Soi 4, Irish pub. I'm a big pub guy. I'm not sure if he does a breakfast or not. Most of them do. The Old English up in Tong Mas, Soi 55. That's a good breakfast for what I'm told. I'm an O'Shea's guy. That's delicious over on Soi 33/1. And that's Soi 4 straight ahead. And just a short walk to the end of Soi 4, we can get into Benjikiti Park, where the old government tobacco buildings used to be. Those are now gyms and volleyball courts. Or if you head off in the other direction, you'll get to Nana Plaza and all that craziness up near Sukhumvit. Now here's the Ibis, Bangkok, Sukhumvit 4. It's probably far enough tucked away from all the craziness where it's not going to be too bad, but anything in this Soi 4 area, you're still going to have people running up and down the hallways at 3, 4 in the morning. This is just the Vegas Strip of Bangkok, so don't head over here looking for a nice, quiet place to stay. And there's the L7. I remember that band back in the day. And if you really love this Nana area, Nana Plaza and all, consider the SM Grande residence. Now, rather than head all the way down to Sukhumvit on Soi 4, I'm going to take the little shortcut to get over to Soi 6. A couple of good pool places off on the right, but you can go down the way and easily connect over to Soi 8 and catch the BTS at Nana. Now, I can take the little side Soi right here, and that's BTS Nana straight ahead, but it's a lot of traffic, so I'm going to go straight ahead, and there's a little cutaway to go from this Soi 6 area straight over to Soi 8. And there's another little entrance to get into BTS Nana. Now this one's a little trickier, but they do have a sign that says go to the BTS. Just cut right through here. And my buddy's favorite pizza place is Otto right here on the left. It's a good pie. And straight ahead is Soi 8. Some fun bars. This one on the left here, it's, I think, the Tipsy Tap. And then right across the street is the Road Hog or Road Dog Saloon. Yeah, it is the Tipsy Tap. And it's the Road Hog Bar. I don't know why I keep saying Road Hog Saloon. That's Sukhumvit straight ahead, Soi 11 on the other side of the street. I could easily walk up there, but I think he's already close to the deck. So I'm gonna cut down on my walking that, whatever it is, 10 blocks, and just jump on the train, although it's going to be packed. 5:15 p.m. Little typical Sukhumvit traffic, rush hour. Really any time of the day, this area between Nana and I don't know, all the way to Ekamai, it's just bumper to bumper until 10, 11 o'clock at night. And on the other side of the street, this is looking down Sukhumvit Soi 7/1, another favorite spot of mine. You have the Green Room Bar, or is it just Green Bar? I think it's Green Room Bar, the music spot off on the right. And the train doesn't look too bad, but this time of day, don't be afraid to wait for the second train if you have to. But the second train is going to be just as packed as the first. Now the Asok stock, this is just a whole different ball game. If you're claustrophobic, just stay off these trains at rush hour, because they are going to pack them in Tokyo style. The only thing that's missing is the guy pushing you in the train. Yeah, the Asok station is no joke. 11, 12, I don't know how many million people living in Bangkok Central, but most of them seem to end up at this Asok BTS Sukhumvit MRT junction at some point in the day. I'm gonna head down the skywalk, and you can see the stairs going off to the right on the other side of Ratchada Road there. That is Soi 16, and it's just a short walk down to Soi 20. Get some tacos tonight. The last time I was there for their Taco Tuesday, I think I tried their fish tacos. I'm mixing all my taco spots up. I'm pretty sure it was a decent taco. It sure feels like it's gonna start pouring. And it is the rainy season, so that's highly likely. But I'm carrying my little backpack with my umbrella. No big deal. If you're gonna just stay at home every time it rains in Bangkok, well, you're going to be staying home 80% of the evenings during the rainy season between 4 and 8 p.m. It's just going to rain. Made our way to Soy 18 with the Lexus dealership right on the corner. One more block, we'll be at Soy 20. Even side here, and on the other side is Soy 23, where you'll find Soy Cowboy. And just about to Soy 18, almost on the corner, is another Buddy's with a breakfast story up top. And where you see the barber pole, that's Never Say Cuts. That's my local barber. Yeah, in fact, that's my guy cutting hair right there in the window. That's Helicopter. So we're gonna turn up Soy 20, and it's not even a 5-minute walk, maybe less, down the street. There's a Courtyard by Marriott up here on the right. There's a Best Western on Sukhumvit 20 down on the left. But before you get to the Best Western, you'll find the deck, which is at least the deck portion below. It's pet friendly. I always see dogs down there. They even have a doggy menu. And I need to try this place, Hamon Hamon. I'm assuming it's a tapas bar or some kind of wine bar. It's right across the street from the Courtyard. And I had a buddy who stayed at this Courtyard on Soy 20 about a year ago. He said it was a beautiful property. He was using points, decent breakfast. And right next door is the Best Western on 20, but this is the deck. I'm not sure if I beat my buddy here or not. There's also vegetarian Indian food. Saras in the back. Hey, so that was a pretty good meal. My buddy John just headed off. He's in a darts league this Tuesday night. The rain started, poured down pretty hard, but it looks like we're in between storms. So I'm gonna walk from Soy 20 back home to Soy 26 and hopefully not get rained on. I appreciate you watching, and there'll be more videos to come. We'll see you later.